Hi, welcome to Until My Batteries Expire. A few days ago, our friends at Kuhaku Media posted a question on their Facebook page regarding Cosplay PH events. Cosplay PH are one of the largest cosplay event organizers in the Philippines, and they just recently hosted their latest event at One Ayala in Makati. The Kuhaku post goes like this. With Cosplay PH's events primarily held in the central and southern regions of the National Capital Region and only minor events or collaborations in northern malls, we asked cosplayers for their thoughts on where they would like to see the next Cosplay PH event. I was curious enough to look into it. This is what I found. Cosplay PH runs events under their own brand, usually at large venues. They also produce events for other companies, Hoyoverse for instance. These are usually smaller in scale compared to a Cosplay PH branded convention. The northern half of the NCR has no shortage of venues for cosplay events, but in terms of size for a large Cosplay PH event, the options may be limited. SMX is Cosplay PH's usual venue. Their exhibition halls are between 1,815 to 2,750 square meters. So that's what I'll be using as a baseline for comparison. For venues in North NCR that are of comparable size to SMX, the Quezon Memorial Circle is probably as big a place as you can find. It occupies 25 hectares. The Memorial Circle has hosted several events, such as Quezon City's annual Pride Festival. However, most of the Memorial Circle is open air, and that is a risk for someone cosplaying in a hot, humid, tropical country. Moreover, if it rains, then that will complicate the cosplay convention experience. The Araneta Coliseum is one of the largest indoor arenas in Asia and is in Quezon City, North NCR, right? Its website lists the Coliseum's arena area at 15,400 square feet or 1,430 square meters. This doesn't include the seating area. I've attended conventions at stadiums and arenas. From my personal experience, along with what's been published on social media, standard practice seems to be that the seated areas are not used during the convention. This is the case for the recent Matsuri in Manila, where the terraced seating at the Carino Grandstand was left empty. North NCR has other areas that have hosted cosplay-related events, but they may not fit what Cosplay PH is looking for in a venue. The SM North EDSA Mall has the Sky Dome, which has hosted esports events, concerts, and fan meetings of international artists. It was used as the venue for a Ragnarok online gaming event pre-pandemic, which included a cosplay competition. But like the Araneta Coliseum, the seated areas may be off limits if the Sky Dome is booked for a convention. We don't know. We'll see. Going to another location, the city of Valenzuela, for a time, did sponsor an annual cosplay event. This took place at the city's People's Park, which occupies 1.5 hectares and includes an amphitheater which hosted the cosplay competition. However, the park is open air, and the amphitheater is not air-conditioned. So again, same problems would arise if you're going in cosplay fully covered up and it's hot and humid and, you're living in a tropical country. A more recent addition to the Quezon City entertainment scene is the Soler Resort Casino Resort, the Soler North Casino Resort. They have dedicated function halls for big events. Their grand ballroom takes up 1,759 square meters. They also have smaller function rooms and a terrace that add another 600-ish square meters to the for possible events. It should be noted that most of these large venues in the north half of the NCR are part of a larger shopping and entertainment hub in their respective areas. Soler North is about 10 minutes walk from the big Ayala and SM malls at North EDSA. The Coliseum is the centerpiece of the big Araneta Center shopping and entertainment district. The Valenzuela People's Park includes a small shopping mall and other establishments both on the property and across the street. The Quezon Memorial Circle is the center of a large network of public facilities that include Quezon City Hall and various government agencies and hospitals surrounding the Memorial Circle. But it is accessible via public transportation because, again, this is for public use. Now, Cosplay PH no doubt has reasons why they have not booked a major convention in Quezon City or Valenzuela or other parts of North NCR. It could be little more than a case of having just enough funds to run the events they already have, and they didn't want to overextend themselves financially. Let me be clear. Now, this is just me speculating. I'm not part of Cosplay PH. That being said, this doesn't mean that Cosplay PH or other organizers won't ever run a large convention in the northern half of the NCR. In the end, it comes down to whether the organizer can make a profit and if they can offer something that stands out from the other cosplay-related events that already run in the smaller malls of Quezon City, Caloocan, Valenzuela, and other parts of the northern half of the National Capital Region. And with that, thank you for your time.